Well, good morning. This is Kate at Ramblin' Kate Garden, and as you can tell, there's quite a bit of frost on the ground. The past 3 nights it has been quite chilly. So Sunday night got down in the 30s, but Monday and last night was down into the 20s. So I covered up my peas, even though I probably only had about 6 or 7 in each row that had sprouted. I didn't want the little, though they like spring, they like cool weather, I still didn't want the little tips to get burned, because these were not cute peas. And yesterday I did uncover them, although it was sunny. It was really windy with what they called breezy, which was actually about 20-mile-an-hour winds or more. That's more than a breeze to me, but as you can see, the peas, that pea that I bought from Haas Tools, are every single one of them coming up. Yep, every single one of them. So I came up this morning. It's about 7:30 now, East Coast time, on Wednesday. So I came out this morning and uncovered them. And I had some old shower curtain, which was clear, which I was going to cut in half and use. But then I thought, you know what? I'll just fold this back over them. And they stayed covered all day yesterday, which part of me felt guilty because it was a sunny day, but then another part of me was like, it's too cold, they'll be fine in the dark. Stuff sprouts in the dark all the time. And sure enough, they did. And I'm quite happy with the little buggers. So today we may reach like 52, 54. If the afternoon becomes a little more tolerable, or even if it doesn't, I'm going to come out and get the carrots in. They can tolerate the cold, and if my broccoli sprouts would just put on their second set of leaves, I'd be bringing them out pretty soon too. They're not predicting for the next 10 days at least. Not that I always believe the predictions, but it's supposed to be above freezing, so I think they'll be able to handle it just fine. And if I get worried, I'll just cover them back up. But yeah, that was a fiasco a couple of days ago when the wind was super high trying to cover them up, but I did, and I think they're all going to be just fine. But yeah, I mean, maybe I'll mow later today my frozen grass. For your kids, these grow everywhere all over the country, I'm sure. We used to pick them and bring them into my mother. Look, Mom, we picked you flowers. She would put them in a juice glass for a few moments, and then before the day was out, they were gone. She would say the birds came and ate them. We used to do the same thing with dandelions, and she was good-natured enough to let us think we had really accomplished something. There's the trash cans that need to be brought up. I'm tempted to leave it for Paul, because you know that I don't have a good track record with trash cans, but I'll bring them up since they should both be empty. But yeah, it's spring. I got some daffodils, of course. I think I showed them the other day, in tulips. I'm kind of worried that the allium, which is a perennial bulb, it makes the big tall stalks with the big purple balls on top, haven't sprouted. And I cleaned out most of the weeds of where they're supposed to be coming up, but maybe it's a good thing they haven't. But then again, I don't think they were sprouted by this time last year too, though they were one of the first bloomers. Tulips are holding up. Well, oh, that one looks sad. Did you get a little frosted? They're frozen, so I'm not going to touch them, but I think they'll be fine. I mean, they do come from Holland, so surely they can handle this type of spring. The miniature roses are popping out, and the rosemary is putting on little blooms. I still have to cut off that stalk. That's like the first piece, it's oldest, I guess. So I'll prune that. I just haven't been up to it coming out. But the roses are putting out leaves and new things, and I should probably prune them a little bit more, these little buds. But the dogwood has got buds, but they're not popping open yet. Though I have seen some Bradford pear and the forsythia around town has bloomed. So crossing my fingers. And of course, stupid giant holly tree always has lovely little berries. Well, hope everyone's enjoying the beginnings of spring. Keeping warm if it's still cold. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.